The Adidas Ultraboost ST. Is this a proper stability shoe, or have Adidas just kind of phoned it in? So in case you haven't seen it, I've got a pair of the standard Adidas Ultraboost shoes, and to be frank, I think they're great. But I do quite often like a little bit of cushioning, and so obviously here I am with a pair of Adidas Ultraboost STs, the ST being for stability. And before we get into the review, let's just sort of look at the classification of stability, because a lot of people are not sure where it fits into. Shoe companies like you to think there are three types of shoe. There's your neutral cushion shoe, which is what the normal Adidas Ultraboost shoe fits into. You have your stability shoe, and then you have your full-on support shoe. In reality, shoes tend to fall kind of, you can get a cushioned neutral shoe that has some stability features. You can get a stability shoe with not much stability or lots of stability. Support shoes, generally that's where you've got some kind of real foot issue, that you're seeing your doctor, you've had a gait analysis, you've had all sorts of things going on. They are a lot more pronounced. Whereas a lot of people will often fall into normally the neutral cushioned or stability. In fact, some studies show that 70% of us could actually do with a little bit of stability help. Cue this. Where I see this shoe, having run in it and spent some time in it, and I did a decent run in it this morning actually as well, I think Adidas have looked at the neutral shoe category, the stability shoe category, and pitched this in the middle. So I would say this is stability, but light stability. It's not intrusive, it's fairly subtle. So if you feel that you want strong stability, or at least middle of the road stability shoe, this is going to be maybe not quite what you want. I personally feel this is kind of low amount of stability. It's definitely there. I'm fine with it. I just want to give you that classification right up the front. And I think Adidas have intentionally said, right, that's where we're targeting this shoe, which I'm fine with. You pick a spot, you build a shoe for it, and you make it the best shoe that you can for that particular segment that you're going for. Got no issue with that at all. The basics on this shoe, well, obviously it's a road shoe. It's got the stability part. I went up half a size. Now, in my regular pair of Adidas Ultraboost shoes, that's becoming a mouthful, I just got my standard UK size 11. I often wondered, because the upper is so flexible, if maybe I should have gone up half a size. So when I got these, I did go up half a size, and I'm quite happy with that. So, although it's really small. So all I would say to you is you may want to try half a size larger, you might not. And there are a couple of reasons why you might want to go up a little bit, but we'll sort of flesh that out in a bit. Drop wise, you're talking an 8mm heel to toe drop. You've still got your Adidas Ultraboost material, but here you can see we've got this section. So they're saying this is a dual density Ultraboost material. Sounds very exciting. We've still got the prime knit upper, and we've also got the continental outsole as before. This is a bit grubby because, as I say, went running in it this morning. In terms of weight, as I say, this is a UK 11.5. This weighs in at 13.25 ounces or 378 grams. Flexibility, yeah, pretty good, So what is great and what is not so great about this shoe? Well, straight off the bat, I can tell you I am really liking running in this shoe. I've been doing some distance miles in it. I've been using it kind of more for those long grindy miles. So this morning I did about 12.5 miles in this, and my feet felt absolutely fine. No issues, maybe issues with my legs getting tired towards the end, but as regards to the shoe, it performs well. So yeah, I did a long run this morning. It's very comfortable. I find in those long grindy miles is where it comes to its fore. Now, I really do think that Adidas have spent quite a bit of time making this a good stability or lower stability shoe, that space really in between your regular cushioned and your stability shoe. Let me show you why. Here we have a regular Ultraboost. This is the same shoe, same foot, and when you look at the back, I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up, you're going to see there's quite a bit of difference. There's obviously more material here as regards to the midsole, and they've structured it differently. You don't have this heel counter. That's not here. Obviously you've got this dual density, but they feel that it feels like they haven't dialed it in, that they have spent time developing this, getting people out in it, running it, and fine-tuning their Ultraboost material, i.e. the midsole, so that it does give you extra support while still being extremely comfortable. Another interesting difference is on the regular shoe, the upper is more stretchy, to be frank. The prime knit is, there's a lot more give in it. One of the, I wouldn't say criticisms I had of the Ultraboost, the regular, more of an observation, is that because it's so flexible, so stretchy, if you change direction dynamically, or if you had a broken pathway or pavement and your foot was kind of going, the stretchiness of the material meant that your foot would go that way. This is less flexible, and I actually think that's a good thing. It's not a good thing for a fashion shoe, but for a proper running shoe, it holds its shape better. And what they've also done is they've given it a rigid toe box. Well, I say a rigid, semi-rigid toe box is a better description, but on the standard shoe, this isn't there. It's all just extremely flexible material. And I think where they've tried to give this more stability and secureness, they've had to make some other changes. So I think that they really have looked hard at making lots of little tweaks to give you a good all-round stability light shoe. Things that I'm not keen on, well, I don't think it looks as nice as the standard shoe. I mean, you've obviously got this sort of stripe that goes across it to make it look a bit different, I think. But I mean, it's still a good looking shoe, just not quite as nice as the standard version. But I'd rather have a shoe that is better for purpose than worry about the minute details of fashion. Still a decent looking shoe. All in all, I've been really, really pleased with this. I feel it does exactly what I want it to do. I think having that sort of focus they've had on the stability light, I can't think of a good way of describing it other than sort of light stability. I think in that category, it's a very good shoe. As I said right at the beginning, if you wanted something with more stability, I don't think this is going to be for you. If you are thinking of getting into a stability shoe, if you're thinking, yeah, I want to try something, you feel that you need a little bit of help, but you don't want too much help, this could be a really good option for you, because I think it does fit that requirement, and I think it fits it really well, especially for those long miles where you want lovely cushioning, because the cushioning in this is still fantastic. It's first class, extremely comfortable. We've got no issues, no hot spots, just a really good shoe. Just a really good shoe for cranking out those miles and fulfilling the brief that I think they made it for. So yeah, definitely it's totally a 5-star shoe. I'm thoroughly enjoying running in it. I'm going to run in it a lot more. It's going to be giving me hopefully good service. It all looks nice and reliable and durable. My other one has held up really well, the regular one, so I don't see why this won't hold up really well. And I think, yeah, it's just kudos to Adidas for making a decent all-round shoe. And with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.